Hello guys, and in today's video I'm going to be teaching you guys how to have a successful rabbit colony. We're going to be talking about what kind of food, how you feed them easier, how you water them easier, and how it makes them have a way better life. There's one of our black rabbits. So we can start off by talking how to proof it so they never get out. Well, usually never get out. This is a work in progress. We actually have another place up there for rabbits, but this is what we have for in the summer because it gets really hot out here. So we just built this we finished about a week ago. So we're testing something new. We came out a good amount to the middle. So in the middles, there's nothing covering it. But over here, we go all the way back here, and I figured out a good way to fix all the holes is have blocks and wood and stuff and just smash it up against the wall to hold it there too. And this is actually the rabbit's bathroom. So we had the rabbits in a little container for a little while, because like a big barrel, and we put hay down and they pooped and peed on it. And now that it smells like poop and pee, and we put the poop and pee hay in the corner, they'll only go over here to poop and pee usually. So that's pretty cool. And also another thing is, you remember, rabbits love digging and burrowing. So you have to always keep that in mind wherever you're moving them. So what we did is we put the smallest holes closer to this. And this is still a work in progress because we haven't had any rabbits try to dig out yet, except for the second day that we put them in here. They dug this down and they almost got out. They got in the middle of the pallet. Might be able to see it. They are like 1 inch away from digging fully out, which thank goodness we found them before they did that. And another thing, just for make it easier while we're in here sitting with the rabbits and doing stuff, is we have hammocks because they're super fun to sit in and hold the rabbits and play with them. So make sure if you are going to be making a rabbit colony, you can either dig down 1 or 2 feet, which we were going to do, but we already started laying this stuff, so maybe on our next one we might do that. Or if you have enough room, like this is a pretty good sized rabbit colony. And we only have 9 rabbits right now. One of the rabbits is actually up there at our old colony because she's really small. But make sure you look at each corner and gap and make sure that there's no holes that they can get through. So what we kind of did this for is because in the summer it's really hot and they can't be up at their old colony. And this is our first time actually doing it like this with these holes and stuff, but we figured out that if you give the rabbits enough stuff to play in and do, that they will really only dig if they're hot or if for their babies, because in the wild they dig down and then that's how they have their babies. That's one of our rabbits. I think her name is Peter Rabbit. That's Zach's, my little brother, who named that rabbit. There's no rabbit in there. That's Flopsy's, my rabbit's house. She has 2 special houses I'll show you in a minute. So make sure when you're laying down your stuff, you can even either do the whole thing, or if you have enough room, come out like this. Make sure you put blocks around the whole side. Make sure there's no holes. Like over here, we put this green stuff down, which they would be able to chew through, but then we put this stuff down, which is really helpful because they won't be able to dig through it. And we just cut one of these to hold it here too, because it won't fit down like that. And then see right here, we have blocks that go all the way over here to make sure no rabbit's gonna dig out. And now they could still, but that's why we're working. Whenever we see a rabbit, excuse me, digging, we kind of let them dig, because then we want to know if they get out from that hole, then we would fix it so next time they won't be able to dig out. These are some of our rabbits, and I'll show you Flopsy's, my rabbit's special house under here. She's been digging it. I don't know if she's gonna have babies. I know she's pregnant, but I don't know when she's gonna have babies. See, they like digging their burrows. This is some of her food. But next thing is feeding them. So you have your normal rabbit feed under here. Hold on, oops, wrong side. Right here you can see that bucket. That's some of their food. I actually need to refill it. That's Flopsy. She actually hurt her paw because a dog or something bit it and then it's hurt, but she's still doing really good. She can actually still walk normally. We've been putting Manuka honey on it and other stuff to make sure that it's getting better, and it is. Let's put that down. So you can also just put tons of buckets out for their normal food. Make sure if you do, like if it's gonna rain and stuff, you have it like under something, so that way it won't get wet and you won't ruin all your food. Another thing we like to do is just pick tons of trees and stuff that have leaves on them, or you can also, like over here where our old pig pen is, you can just easily pick tons of weeds for them. It's easier when it's way taller. So if you do have rabbits in your colony, and you can try to grow stuff in your colony, like you can rotate it out, like that's what we might do over here. We might try to rabbit proof this so they can't dig out, and then when stuff grows in here, we might let them in here for like a day or a week maybe, and let them eat it all out, and then lock them back over here so it can regrow. But if you live in like the city or stuff, make sure you also watch where you pick your weeds, because they might have been sprayed with pesticides or other stuff that you do not want your rabbits eating. And another thing we can talk about is housing for the rabbits. So what we figured out works really great that they love doing is dog houses. You can use the top or the bottom, or if it's just one part like this, you just plop them on the dirt, or if you also put it on top of that. Oh, that was my mom, excuse me guys. But you just take these, you put them on the ground, and sometimes when you have pregnant rabbits, they'll start digging little holes, and they'll start burrowing, like in that one. And then one day you'll see cute little babies in there. And that's another thing me and my little brother Zurich built. It's like a pallet house. We took apart the pallets, just screwed them in, and inside, oh, there's the white rabbit. We need to put hay down and stuff so it's better for them. But what they love doing is hiding under the pallet. Yes, you guys love doing that. And one thing we figured out, if you have dogs or raccoons or foxes or coyotes and you want to protect your rabbits, this is the best method to do it. We have saved so many of our rabbits because we have a naughty dog. Sure, her name is Honey. Sometimes, every once in a while, she just might try to eat your rabbits. But other than that, she's a great dog. So I really like stacking 3 tall, but we're not going to do it here because they might be able to get out, which we still got to fix this holes. We're going to probably take some of this and do it along the whole thing. So there's for sure no way they can get out. But the rabbits will hide down there away from all the predators, and even if they just want to go hide, they'll go down there. And it's super easy to make. You just take pallets, plop them on top of each other, and bam, instant security for no more rabbit deaths. And it's been helping us so much. And they could also, when they want to make a nest, take hay, put it under there, and make a nest for their baby rabbits. And water, what you can do is just have tons of bowls out for water. Like, we got to clean those because some leaves and crap fall in them. But what we're going to do pretty soon is probably like over there somewhere, we're going to get a giant food grade barrel, and we're going to somehow make it a water. So like maybe we're going to put nipples on it, or maybe we're going to have a little PVC come out so the water will fill it in and they'll be able to drink off of it. Here's also my little brother Zaxton's turtle somewhere in here. Oh, there it is. Wow, hold on, he's a monster. There you go, he's a little baby. But hope you guys liked the video. Make sure to comment what other kind of videos you guys would like to see, and have a good day. Bye.